time to change the subject for just about 60 seconds.
Welcome to the Rat Hole. We are live. Hello. I'm having a terrible week. Just in my own head. Objectively, it's fine. It's fine. But yes, I've been saying I'm going to stream something different for a while. I streamed a day of Root Digital. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to play this again, but not today. I just want a comfort game, a game I know, a game I can play in my sleep. A terrible week is a terrible week. So let's do this thing. Tomorrow I head off to Gobfest. Gob stands for Games on Boards. Gobfest in Edmonton. I'll be doing a little bit of recording there. I won't be doing any streaming. I will be back sometime Sunday night, whether I stream on Monday. I've got a recording, and I got a bunch of show prep I've got to do. That was one of the other reasons I'm streaming now. The movie I have to watch for Monday isn't loading for me, so I'm stalled a little bit there, but that's okay. It happens. It's fine. It's fine. Say hi wherever you're watching from. Love to see where people are, both in general and on which platform. Today we are going to play some more Sabacc. This past week on The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, we actually talked to Sabacc for Charity, which was a great interview. They did great work. They raised over $800 for the victim services of Central Florida at MegaCon. So it was great to chat with them on Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. You can check that out. It is on my channel, youtube.com/theRatHole, DOTCA. It's on my YouTube. If you're on my Twitch and watching this, the VOD should be on Twitch as well. I think I set it to be on my Twitch feed as well, so you can watch it there as well. Hey, Jonathan, welcome. Glad to see you, my friend. I'm just about to play some Sabacc. I don't know if you've heard of this game. Jonathan being the man behind Sabacc for Charity. So I've got the app here. Like I said, I've had a terrible week, so we want to have a nice, easy thing. Let's just see if there's anything interesting online. No, there's not currently. There is. Nerdiest Stepdad has his charity tournament on March 27th at 5 p.m. That is tomorrow, so I won't be able to get involved with that. But that is part of the World Sabacc Charity Tournament. Speaking of Sabacc for Charity. Why is that like that? That's keep clicking the wrong button. There's some Kessel. I don't want to play Kessel. So we're just going to go back to local play. We'll play We'll play Shift. Why not? Let's start with some Shift. So the goal is to meet what the dice say. In this case, I need 0 with squares. I have no squares, but I have a 0. I've also only got a half of the thing of coffee, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Check. I'm going to bring my Sabacc deck with me to, excuse me, 1. With me to Gobfest, see if I can't get a game in there somewhere. I'll bring my my play mat as well. Yeah, I don't trust that to win. I'll call. So I've got 0 with 1. He's got 0 with 1. I've got more cards, but this is a straight split in the pot scenario. So slight net positive, but only slight. -5 and circles. This is not good. Room selection. I'm not taking anything off of that. That was terrible. I'm just gonna fold. I'm not even playing with that. It's always rough to fold on that after that first hand. But yeah, see, -5 with 2. I'm unsurprised by that. I made the correct decision. Itchy nose. All right, let's see what we got here. 0 and circles. This is terrible. I hate that. I'm not going to win on a 1. I'm not. I'll stick in for 1, but there's no way I'll win this. No. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Nope. Not going there. Not with that. Not for 7. 0 and 1, 0 and 2. Yeah, see, it's just not. This is a game where if you don't have the exact, you're winning on the trump suit, not on your cards. -5 and circles. Garbage. Lots and lots of garbage. I'll stand for 1, but that's about it. Fine. It's not real money. Yeah, I've failed. We'll just fold. I'm folding a lot today. Yeah, see, again, there was no winning with what I had. -10 and circles. I'll take the -5. But I don't have a lot of faith in this. Check. Why not? Yeah, see, this is not helpful at all. 11 and 2, that's not going to win. It's not. Someone's going to have -10, and that will beat me. There's no, yeah, fold. Forget that. I'm not betting 7 on an off number. See, that would have beat me. That would have beat me. That would have beat me. So yes, I made the correct decision by far. While I'm playing a little bit on the conservative side, I'm making the correct decisions here. Ante-raise to 3. Just a reminder, if yeah, definitely a good call, Jonathan. Definitely. Just a reminder, if this stream does go down, because YouTube does not necessarily like this, we'll be still going at twitch.tv/theratholedotca. That's the same username as it is on YouTube. Twitch has not had any problems with this, but YouTube has had problems with Sabacc, so just throwing that out there. We're just going to keep it at 0. We'll see. No, that's terrible. That's not going to win. Not going to win. I'm going to call anyway, because why not? It's only 3, but yeah, see, that's... I knew I was not going to win, but I figured I'd take a shot at it. Zero and squares. Well, there's my 0. No squares, though. I just realized I screwed up. I think I screwed up. I think I could have gotten a different 0 there. Nope. We'll keep that. Yeah, as soon as I hit selection, I realized I think I screwed up. Yep. There's a 0 with 1, 0 with 2, 0 with 1. I again, if it's 0, you should have passed on all 5. I think there was a 6 on suit 6 and a -5 and a -1 is what I was thinking. That's trash. Hey, Ramona, just taking a look. Nice to see you. I appreciate you checking this out. This is Shift Sabacc, also sometimes called Corsican Shift. They, whatever. -5. There's a -5. No squares. So the goal is to reach the total on the gold die with as many of the suit on the silver die as possible. So in this particular hand, I've got -5. select however many you want. You get 2 deals. Whatever you keep, you are stuck with. Now, if you selected 2 with no suits, you miss out on the other 2 cards that could have given you a suit. Yeah, I was. No. Yeah, there we go. See, -5 with 3. Not as bad as I could have done, but bad enough to know better. We're going to be out of this game fairly soon, which is fine. We'll go on to Galaxy Series. I like Galaxy Series. +10 and circles. Look, a +10 and a circle. Let's see if anything else will work later, but that gets me something at least. Crazy maths. It is. It is a math heavy game, but this app at least does the math for you, which I appreciate. You can. It's a little hard to see it. You can adjust the size there, but it says at the bottom there, I've got a 10 and I've got a circle. This is what it. If I want to, so you can see at the bottom, I got 10 in a circle. I'm not going to select these, but it does all the math at the bottom there for you. Well, I can keep it at 0 and select more cards, which I will do just to scare people. Not helpful. Check. Whatever, all in. I'm not going to win, but let's just end the suffering. Yeah, there we go. I lost. All right, I need to step away from the computer for a moment. Don't go away, everybody. I will be back. I just have to step away for a moment. We'll put this up. We'll put this up. And we'll put up a couple commercials here. You can check out some of my other shows. I will be back momentarily. Actually, you know what? Hold on. We're going to do something different here. Hold on. Hold the horses. We're going to go... can I share just the... Nope, that's the button I need. I'm going to do something a little different here. That's what I need. Video file. I'm going to show off a little video. I'm going to step away from it longer than planned. But hello and welcome everybody to the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. I am your host, Paparazzo Dave Chapman. We're jumping in the TARDIS and we're spinning around and we're going to go to a galaxy far, far away. We're going to be talking about Sabacc, and more specifically Sabacc for Charity. A wonderful organization who play the Star Wars card game that Han Solo won the Millennium Falcon playing. Let's start with, what is Sabacc? Let's start there. Let's start right at ground zero, because we've got a lot of Doctor Who fans here as well who may never have heard of this before. Every time we host an event or we attended a convention, we often start off explaining what Sabacc is and how easy it is to
to play it. You know, everyone has either heard of poker or have played poker, obviously. So it's very easy for us to go from there and start. Well, it's very similar to poker. You do this, you know. So
which is great. It's
space
amazing that
poker.
you can space poker. That's the easiest way to describe it.
But it's not gambling to shut down a YouTube channel.
So hopefully YouTube's listening, because yes, it is fake money. We do not use any real money at all, other than the donations. So we use the entry fee as the donation, and 100% of it always goes to charity. So we always have the charity rep along with us, and then that way, as the players are signing up, the charity rep is able to talk more about what they're about. You know, we often partner up with various charities. At MegaCon, for example, we did do Victim Service Center, but we've also done a Family Haven, Ronald McDonald House, Runway to Hope, and several other ones. So we don't necessarily stick with one charity. So the real money goes to them. The fake money is on our end.
Alan also says we play Sabacc at our gaming group in England.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's worldwide.
So we speaking of worldwide, we actually do have a worldwide tournament. So it's the World Sabacc Charity Tournament. And what we do is we essentially empower other people, other groups, what we call cantinas, to go out there and support their local charities by hosting these charity games anywhere in the world. And then we have prize sponsors all over the world as well that have donated towards the World Sabacc Charity Tournament. So we're essentially accepting anyone that is willing to host a game for charity. So these groups, these cells, cantinas, they host their own tournaments, and based on their ranking and how much they've donated, all that information goes to me. And then on the website, you're able to keep track of who in the world is first, second, all the way through however many players there are right now. The season starts in February and goes all the way to November. And we're only in March, and we already have well over 50 players around the world, a few of them in the UK. The global site is Outer Rim Sabacc League. So on that site, you should be able to find a cantina that's local to you, like where you are, on the outerrimsabaccleague.com page. And there you can find a cantina anywhere, or you can create your own cantina as well. If you don't want to go that route, you're able to join us online as well. Again, using the Holocard Cantina app, and it's free. There's no ads or anything like that.
So there's the app right there. It's Holocard Cantina. Oop.
Yeah, it's a great app. It is. My favorite thing about it is that it is free. It is ad free. There's no like pop-ups or anything like that, which could get really annoying when you're in the middle of a game. So that's really, really great. And so the guys that are in charge of the Holocard Cantina app, they're also involved in the World Sabacc Charity Tournament as well. So it's really fun to have people from the UK, Sweden. I believe there's one from Poland. My goal, what I would love to see, and we just started the World Tournament this year. Last year it was just a national tournament. So if you go to the website right now, you'll notice there's a lot of American flags right now, but with a few sprinkled other countries. But the goal is to eventually see like the countries in South America, Japan, like Australia. I would love to see all like an assortment of different players from all over representing and doing good, you know, just being a part of the community.
All right, so I am back. We will take this out. We'll leave that where it is. We'll take that out. We'll put this back in. Turn that back on. Inevitably, I'm going to have to take another break because, well, I've had a pot of coffee today. And I'm down in water. Hydrate so you don't dehydrate. Let's play some regular Spike, shall we? So the goal here is to get to 0. All right. I should have swapped. That's on me. I'm going to swap. We'll sit on a -1. Not great, but I got a better chance of winning than not. Damn it. No, I mean, I can't do anything anyway. Oh, that's what I had. Never mind. Check. So we had a spike there. I will stand on that Sabacc. I bet on that. Long good spike again, which we did not. Number 2, null wreck. People got null wrecked. 3-card Sabacc. I win the hand and the Sabacc pot. Not great. Check. We'll draw on this one if we don't spike. Yeah. Six. Bah. No. Check. Terrible hand. And there's no method that'll do me good there. We'll just draw. 7. Not at all better. Absolute garbage. Check. Check. No spike. That was my only hope there, was to spike. +1 beats a -1. 2. Yeah, 7. I had no hope in heck there. positive 1 is not a bad place to sit. And this is where I wish I could draw off the, not just swap off the discard pile, because that'd be perfect. It's one of the reasons I like the Galaxy series better than regular Spike. I'll call. I don't have a lot of faith in this hand, but we'll still stand on it. Now, if that -4 will sit there, which it did not, that would have been nice. I'm unsurprised that it didn't work, but would have been nice. 5 and a 6. Stand. We'll be conservative here. I'll call on 2. I don't have a lot of faith in that, but I'll call on 2. Spike. -1. I actually have a lot more faith in a -1 off of a Spike than I do anything else. 8, 9, -9. Yeah, no, I had a lot more faith in my hand once that Spike happened. Brilliant Spike. Get a whole new hand when the dice roll a pair. It's both a great and a terrible thing. -5. Not helpful. I'll stand for 2. We're still early. And we'll draw. -3. Not far off of what I would have gotten otherwise, so can't complain too hard. Check. Oh, look, it's a spammer on Twitch. What the hell? We're not going to get anywhere with that. That made it worse. Actively worse. Which is fair. I mean, you never know what you're going to get. I don't know, but hopefully Lady Luck is on your side. Talk to you later. Thank you again, Jonathan. For those else who were watching, that was Jonathan on the on my video while I was away. We'll see more of him, I'm sure. I appreciate you, Jonathan, coming on to the stream and seeing what's what. I appreciate it. Have a great day. No, I don't want to pin it. Ban. Report. Spam bot. Next. Bot. Next. Bot. There we go. There goes that spammer. Oh, look at that. Sabacc pair. I'm happy with that. Amazing what happens when you look away for a minute. I'll bet on that. Stand. Stand. I'll call on two. I'm not. It's a pair. I'm not willing to go up on a pair. -2. I got a Sabacc pair. -1. -2. Hey, I should have raised it. That's fine. Hand pot and the Sabacc pot. Draw. That actually worse. Anything minus would have been better. -10. If that -10 will stick around. I don't have a lot of faith in that -10 sticking around, but if that -10 sticks around, I was suited Sabacc. Swap. There we go. Sabacc. I'll bet 4. No. I feel unsafe now. Give me a -1. That's not bad after a spike. Go all in. No, Christian, I'm not going all in. That's a terrible plan. Especially on this hand. Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm, Christian. No. You just missed Jonathan, who was our guest on Tuesday. He's was on the Facebook feed. Sabacc pair, grumble, grumble, grumble. You know, when I stepped away, I've been playing the bits of the TARDIS from his interview. I don't even know how to play. Well, you should have learned at MegaCon. Draw. 10. All right. That's not awful. So the goal here, Christian, is to get to 0 of this version of Sabacc. This is Corsican Shift. this particular deck that I'm playing with, the design, is the design you picked up for me. So you can see the inside of, and you're welcome to open those cards up if you want to look at them. Ooh. Swap. +1. I'll take a +1. That's a little bit better. Not like I was busy or anything. You are as busy as you want to be, Christian. Yes, I know you're there for a reason, but you can leave Tom, leave Faith, leave whoever else you had kicking around. Nothing wrong with that. Stand. You were busy getting the con crud. That's what you were busy doing, Christian. If you had learned Sabacc, you wouldn't have had the con crud. That's my theory. Hope you're feeling better today. So Spike. You roll those dice on a pair, you get a new hand. And at the very end of everything, it completely just F's everybody up. If I wasn't in a panel, I was chasing Daleks to film them. That's fair. Feeling a little better. That's good. That's good. Don't die on us. That would be very sad. Draw. All right, that's not bad. -6 on a 5. So I'm at a -1. That's a pretty decent hand. Not a perfect hand, but not a bad hand. I'm not going to bet on it. Spike. Now I'm at a -14. That's a bad hand. -3, that's a little bit better. Definitely a check. Spike! Wow, that 3 spikes in a row? That's nuts, my friend. That is nuts. Ugh. No, I needed that. Curses. Curses! Draw. 4. I guess that would have been 2 spikes. No, 3 spikes in a row and 3 rolls just on 2 hands. Sure. There I could have used a spike. Sabacc pair. Bah. I almost had a winning hand. Almost. Draw. No. Never draws when I want. What I want when I want. It's never a good plan. Check. We're gonna swap out -7 for a -6. No, that's. I'm glad I chose the one I did, but ugh. Check. Yeah, it's fake money. Fake money. +6. That's just not worth. Worse. That's worse. That's worse. That's not worth the draw. That was terrible. Check. But that's the game of luck, right? You never know what you're going to get. There's a spike off the end, reshuffling hand. We'll see what I get. I've got a positive 6. They got a positive 5, so I've lost. A positive 6, even off of spike, is not necessarily a good hand. Swap for that. -1 is not a bad hand. Check. No, it's been a terrible week, Kristen. I wasn't gonna. I didn't want to learn more on Root, so I figured I would keep doing this. I am playing Root over this weekend. I've got a gaming convention that I'm going to tomorrow, and I am signed up to play a game of Root. Hopefully that game of Root will go well, and I can transfer those skills into the Root app. Sabacc pair. That's better. See? So now I got a 0. That's the goal you want. 0 with more cards is better, but let's see what we get here. Sabacc pair for me. Null wreck at 1. -6. I win. Love that. Ante going up to 7 + 3 in the Sabacc pot. I'm going to stand on that. -1? I'll stand. I'm not going to bet on it, but I'll stand on it. Now, if I can get that 10, I will be very happy. There we go. Sabacc pair. Oh, what the hell? Let's bet on it. I forget. I'm bringing my Sabacc with me, so I should bring my little guy. Stand. We'll bet. -7, 9. Sabacc pair. Gotta love that. We will draw. That's a terrible draw. Check. Spike. I'm not mad about that. That's a Sabacc. I will stand on that. I will even bet on it. Stand. No spike. There we go. Good no spike. -6 null rec. And I have a 3-card Sabacc. Yeah. Swap. That was actively worse. Check. Swap. All right, I'll take a +1. I'm not going to bet on a +1, but I'll keep it. Spike. Still a +1. Not mad. We'll bet. After a spike, I'll bet on that. I'll bet on a 1 after a spike. -5. Nice. +2, not bad. Not great, but not bad. Check. I will stand on that. I'll call. Spike! I don't like that spike. That's a terrible spike, but swap. +3 off a spike. Could be worse. We're not betting on it, but could certainly be worse. 7. Yeah, see? I love the chaos that throws, that the dice throw in. Swap. -1. All right. Check. Stand. I'm not betting on this. He's also standing on a 2, so it's in 2 cards. So this will be interesting. +1 is better than a -1. But I don't get to do anything. Spike! 11. I'm not likely to win this. He's going to have something pretty harsh. Yeah, 1. Ante goes up to 12 +4 into the Sabacc pot. Draw. That was not what I needed by any stretch of the imagination. Check. Swap. An 8 for a 7. Not helpful, yo. Check. Spike. Minus 21. We are not playing anti-blackjack here. Swap. Minus 11. Not terribly helpful, people. Check. Minus 2. Yeah. Yep. That's what I was afraid of. I will stand on that Sabacc pair. I'm leaving bet on that Sabacc pair. Bet. All right, so we pushed him all in. Stand. He draws. No spike. I got good odds on this. Yeah, minus 8.
Okay, so right now.
All right, so we're going to go in. I'm going to just take this out for a moment. I will be back in again. A moment. No, cancel. That's not what I needed. I will be back momentarily.
The Outer Rim Sabacc League page pulled up. So all those cantinas that are around the world, you're able to zoom in and find one near you. As you can see, the U.S. has several. Over in the EU, there's a whole lot. So it's expanding a lot, really, and the game of Sabacc is growing a lot. Is getting more fame.
One of our regular viewers, Billy Covington Jr., has what he does not realize is a loaded question. How long has this game been around?
Well, so it's actually from the 80s. You know, if I remember correctly, I believe it was in a Lando comic. That's where it first started. So what we know now as a traditional or classic Sabacc, back then it was just Sabacc. Like that was the only game until Disney came around and the movie Solo came out. Then Corellian Spike was introduced, which is personally my all-time favorite. So then Sabacc became a traditional classic Sabacc. Corellian Spike came, and then the Halcyon Star Cruiser sometime when I forgot when it opened, 2019 or 20. Everyone knows that Star Wars Hotel. It lasted about a year and a half or two, I think it was. But that Halcyon Star Cruiser introduced yet another variant called Coruscant Shift. So there you have 3 variants, and then I think it was last year or the year before, the game Outlaws came out, and then yet another variant came out called Kessel. So there are 4 main variants of Kessel of Sabacc, excuse me. At Sabacc for Charity, we play all of them. So as far as what we use for tournaments, for example, we're able to use any of them, or any other cantina is able to use whichever variant they wish. You know, there's cantinas here in Orlando that only are specific to Shift. They only play Shift. There's another cantina that only plays Hintaro. I don't know if you're familiar with the dice game Hintaro.
I have it.
So everyone has their opportunity to choose their in-universe Star Wars game to raise money for charities. You know, again, the objective is always to use this platform to reach out to other players, to join a community, and give to charities. That's in a nutshell. That's really what we're about.
So that is Bits of the TARDIS. That was our interview with Jonathan from Sabacc for Charity. I appreciate anyone who stuck around for that. I'm going to try some Galaxy series now. Goal is the same here. You want to reach 10-0, but you have a few more options in order as far as drawing. You can draw off of that discard pile for 1, and it's going to expand out. So you get a 10, you get 1 is the pilot, 2 is the wing, 3 is the gunner. 1 more card, access to 1 more card each round. So you can see that pilot card at -9 moved out to the wing, so it now costs 2 credits. Swap. All right, positive 3. That's not so bad. And you can draw. So if I can, hopefully that -3 sticks around. I would like that. Get a spike. You're totally going to draw, and you can draw from that as well as swap. That gives me a rule of 2 pair, positive and negative. We will bet on that. Sabacc pair, I beat that. Melrek, -2 and a 4. Yay! No, I wanted that 7, you bastard. You bastard! I'm going to stand on 2. Let's see what happens here. I'll call. Yeah, none of these are actually good for me. I'm not willing to bet on a +2, but garbage. Lots of garbage. Oh, shoot. I should have taken that 8. Would have put me a little bit better off. No, it wouldn't have. Yes, it would have. It would have put me at a -1 or a +1. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I would have tied for second. There is no second place. There was a full Sabacc. There was a Sabacc in there. We will take that -10 for a Sabacc pair. I will be shocked if that pilot card stays there. I'm moderately shocked. That gives me a yeehaw. That's better than a Sabacc pair. It's a pair plus a style up. We'll bet on that. There's not a ton of hands that'll beat me out of from what they've got. They've all got 3 cards. I'll be surprised if something beats me. Well, now something can beat me. No one took that pilot, so. Three card Sabacc. Some of 1, some of 4. Yeehaw. Beats a basic 3 card Sabacc. Disney, am I playing with other players or just the computer? I'm just playing with the computer right now. There hasn't been an online game. There was a Kessel Sabacc online game, but I wasn't. I don't like Kessel Sabacc so much, so I didn't bother with it. Draw. So this is all against droids. This is Galaxy Series Sabacc, which means my goal is to get to 0 points in my hand, and I'll have access to more and more cards over the course of 3 rounds. So you'll see that -3 moved out, but it costs money to get it. We're gonna take it because that's a better hand. It's not a great hand. I don't like this. +3 is good, but +3 is not great either. I'm not going to bet on it, that's for sure. Stand. I don't have a lot of faith in this particular hand, but we'll call for 2. Why not? It's fake money. Fake money! Diz, how's planning for MiniCon going? I saw a couple posts there. You're moving from the store to the event center. That's great. +8. That's not great. Definitely not betting on that. It's a trash hand so far. I want that Psylop, but I've got a trash hand, so no. Hey, the real Grego. Good to see you, my friend. Glad to have you here. It's been a terrible week, so I'm glad you're here. Just a reminder, people, give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll risk it. -5. And if this disappears, the stream will continue over on Twitch, twitch.tv/theratHole, DOTCA. Same username as here on YouTube. Yeah, I figured I was not going to win on that. I will draw that if I can keep it. Come on, give me that 5. No, I wanted that. Curses. Draw. Not better. Oops, wrong account. That's why this didn't show up in my feed. Yes. Well, Grego, you'll just have to subscribe to me from both of your accounts. I hope you liked it before you switched accounts. Yeah. Terrible, terrible, awful, no good. Swap. All right. Slightly better. I'll do that. Excellent. I appreciate that, Grego. After all, subscribers are the lifeblood of any YouTuber. And my account is small. I won't even ask you to hit the bell. You hit the bell on the timescales, but I won't even ask you to hit the bell on the other account. Draw. I'll call on it. I'll stay in for that. Yeah, I didn't really expect to win on that, but we will draw that -8. That gives me a 3-card Sabacc. This account doesn't let me click like on anything since it's a developer account. Yeah, well, that's annoying. Stand. I'll bet on a 3-card Sabacc. R5U8 has 4 cards. That's not great. They have the potential to beat me, but they're still swapping out cards, so that's good. I like my odds. I like it to the point where I'm even going to raise. Four-card Sabacc. Oh. Ouch. Ouch. There's literally no like button. That's just weird, timescales. That is super weird. Draw. Hey, 3-card Sabacc. All right. I'll bet on that. When I complained to Google about how I had to hack their Pixel 9 phone to do a video upscaling correctly, they made me a Google developer. Oh, jeez. I mean, cool for you, but that's what's weird. No spike. Stand. I'll bet. Three-card Sabacc. -1. -2. Hey, that's the way that was supposed to go. I didn't ask. Some developer made me a developer, and I can't turn it off. Well, isn't that just delightful? Draw. Check. It's not impossible to win on a +3, but it's unlikely. We will draw the -4, go to a -1. Call. No, I should have. Oh, well, it wouldn't have mattered. Check. -3, -1, -1. I got more cards. Sabacc pair, I'll stand on that. Thank you. Call. Stand. Check. Stand. Call. 3 cards Sabacc. Boo. Well, I'm glad I wasn't raising it. Hey, hello, Kitty. Thanks for lurking. I appreciate that. Been here a while, but it could only just message. No, I appreciate it greatly. Knowing that I have somebody sitting on Twitch means I'll definitely raid out if I remember. I have to jump through some hoops to do that. I appreciate you, Kitty. I will. I don't know if you were here when I said this. I'm going to bring my physical Sabacc stuff with me. I know you have a copy of the cards, but I'll bring all of the rest of my stuff. And we'll see if we can't get you taught at least some different versions of Sabacc. Ugh. You know, forget that. I'm folding. I'm not messing with that. Not messing with that. +1, I will. Oh, look at that. I was going to say I'll stand on that, but no, there's a -9. I'll take the Sabacc pair. I'll even bet on the Sabacc pair. Okay, draw a card. Stand. Spike. I'm gonna get rid of the 9 because I can pull that. I'll take the 10. No, I didn't mean to draw him into swap. Shoot. I screwed that up royally. I was trying to swap. I drew instead of swapping. There's no continuation of that hand that was going to end well for me. Not at all. Swap. I'll bet. I may have out after this hand. We'll see. I'm not going to leave the stream just out of this particular game. I'll take a extra brief break. I'm going to be going all in on this is the short answer. Stand. We'll bet 9. So I'm all in. I'm either win or I'm out. Sabacc pair. 3-card Sabacc. I lose. All right, we're gonna take a anti-coffee break. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Are you tired of toxic fandoms? Do you wish we could go back to being happy? So do we. We created the Happiness Patrol to get away from all of the toxicity in fandoms, in life, and so we decided we wanted to do a show about something that makes us happy. And in the first season, that something is Star Wars. So join myself, Cameron, Scott, Jessica, and Melanie on Happiness Patrol at youtube.com/@happinesspatrolshow.
So what's your favorite Western? Is it this one or maybe one of these? Is it a revisionist Western, an anti-Western, or maybe it's an all-time classic? Whether your favorite Western is in black and white, vibrant Technicolor, a spaghetti Western, a neo-Western, a comedy, or maybe it's only really Western in spirit. Whatever it is, this is the podcast dedicated to determining the top 100 Westerns of all time. Every second Monday on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. It's Horses on Film.
And we are back. See, I told you I wouldn't be long. I appreciate you all for being here. I'm just going to send a quick message here. There. All right, we'll send that message off, and let's do some classic Sabacc. We'll change things up a bit. Actually, no. I never play 3-card Spike. We'll play 3-card Spike. So goal still is 0. You bet on when you have 2 cards. I'm not betting. Swap. That's a terrible plan. Sorry, folks. All right. Check. I keep forgetting that I don't actually like 3-card Spike. Give me a positive 3. That's not a great hand, but it's better than it could be. Call. Spike. No spike. Not actively better. That gives me a 5. That'll give me a -2, which is not appreciably better than what I've got. We'll swap that out. We'll swap our 10 for a 10. Oh wait, no, that's didn't swap. There we go. All right, -5. That actively worse, but worth the bet. Check. Gold. Not winning on a -5. Yeah, see, not happening. Not happening. Check. So we're gonna spike card is dealt. I've got a 3-card Sabacc. We're standing on that and hoping we don't get a spike. I'll even bet on it. Four and a 5. Stand. I'll bet 2. Stand. Bet. No spike. -3. I've got a Sabacc. They've got a Sabacc. I have the highest positive total. So I win that tiebreaker. Check. Call on that. That's not bad. +1. I'm not upset about that. Stand. Check. Stand. I'm not willing to bet on a +1, but I can definitely take it. Last spike. Not last spike, this is the second spike. Check. Yeah, I'll call 2. Why not? Somebody's getting wiped out. +1 for me. +1 with the highest positive total. That's good. Sabacc. Never mind. Sabacc with a higher total. All right. KOF8 is out of the game. I'm gonna check. I don't like that. No, I wanted that +10, you bugger. Well, that is actively worse. That's terrible. Terrible. +2. Not the end of the world. Still not betting on it, though. Stand. Check. The hardest thing about streaming this game is not just falling into the music and just kind of jamming out, just chilling. I win the hand pot. I am shocked at that. +1. I accept that. Now, if that +7 sticks around, I will swap for that, but I don't have a lot of faith in that happening. Ooh. No, there it is. There it goes. Stand. Would have been nice. Too much to ask. Stand on +1. I'll call. I'm in the hand pot. Gotta love that. Roommate messaging me. Almost missed that was a thing. Check. That's a terrible spike card. Swap. That's a significantly better option. Yes, it is. -1 is not a bad hand. Stand. If a +4 or +7 comes up, I'll take it, but check. -1. Yeehaw. Yeah. As soon as he took I saw that there, I was worried. Check. Ew. Swap. That was not appreciably better. All right. Call. Sorry about that. Got to deal with the real life stuff here too, you know. I have to dog sit tonight. I swapped my 8 for another 8. That's not cool. Check. Swap. Not at all helpful. Check. Yeah, I was hoping on a spike there. I got no hope in hell there. Not at all. Absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. Check. Even -10. -9 is acceptable. I will take that. Stand on a +1. Not gonna bet on a -1, but I'll stand on it. I'll stay in on it. Stand. Positive 10. Not helpful. Spike. No spike. Stand. Check. I don't love my chances here, but I'll call. Spike. Positive 2. Now I like my chances. A positive 2 off a spike is not bad. Minus 10. Positive 2. Positive 4. Boom. And that's where those spike dice really throw in chaos. FX 785 will be out after this round unless they win. Check. Positive 4. Positive 1. You know what? We'll bet. Stand. No! Shoot! I screwed that up. I screwed that up. Let's hope I didn't screw it up too badly. That's a much better option. Foolish me. Everybody's all in, except for me, of course. Sabacc for me, 8. No, minus 9. Easy win. Thankfully, that screwing up about not drawing the 7 didn't screw me. I win, I win. I like winning. Winning is good. Galaxy Series. Start game. Draw. No, I didn't want to stand. I wanted to draw. Damn you. Overlapping cards. Or overlapping commands. I will draw that minus 4. I am satisfied with that. I will bet. Stand. Bet. Positive 1. Minus 6. Yeehaw. 2-card Sabacc gets beaten by the Stupid Psylops. I see some new people joining in on the YouTube. Say hello. Let me know who's out there. Just a reminder as well, if this YouTube if YouTube decides they don't like this will continue over on my Twitch, twitch.tv/theratholedotca. So far so good, but let's not draw. Yuck. Let's not be too worried. Ooh, we're gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Hey, Reverend Amagon. Achoo. Yes. Achoo it is indeed. Swap that. That gives me a 3-card Sabacc. I will bet on that. All right. Standing on that. Bet. Three-card Sabacc for me. No wreck with one. No wreck with one. 4-card Sabacc. The one hand that can beat me. Or I guess the one last hand that can beat me. Unfortunate. +1. Not willing to bet on it, but we'll run with it. That -7 is looking pretty tasty. 3-card Sabacc. All right, it's 2. I mean, 2 people have 4 cards. That's not great. Cake! I want cake. I want cake now, Reverend. Thanks. And the cake is a lie, but I still want cake. Gain. Oh. Interesting. Some of one. I'll get my 3-card Sabacc. Some of one. That was scary. That was dangerous with that 5. All right. Swap for the 2. -1. -1's not bad. Not betting on it, but I'll stay in on a -1. Ooh. I will take that 3. Love me a Sabacc pair. Call. No spike. I will stand. I'll call on a 3. I don't like that they got 5 cards in their betting. It's a little bit positive 1. 4 card Sabacc beats me. Unfortunate. And a Sabacc pair. He was loosely bluffing. Draw. 15. No, that's the wrong way. Not what I want. Check. I'll stay in. For now, I'll stay in. Positive 1. That's not bad. Still not betting on it, but I'm happy with it. Call. Stand. All right, call. Why not? Straight Chiron. 4, 5, 6, 7. I got crushed in that hand. Absolutely crushed. We're only on round 6. And he goes up 4 plus 2. Draw. Check. I'll draw on that. No! Didn't need another minus. Bah! Bah! I say. I'll take that 6 if it's still there. Call. So let's just stop and do math here. If I take that 6, it leaves me at a positive 1. Which is a pretty good hand. We'll do that. That 8 would have been nice. Would have been very nice to have that 8. call. I don't like that, but I'll call. Some of one. Some of one. I have more cards. 5 cards. 5 cards Sabacc. And a 3-card Sabacc. -1. I'll stand on -1. Oh. I will draw that one if it stays there. Three-card Sabacc. I'll bet. I'll bet on that. Draw that for a 4-card Sabacc. No raise. All right, we'll go all in. So 3, got a yeehaw. 4-card Sabacc is not beaten by a yeehaw, or is beaten by a yeehaw. I am out. Unfortunate. Secret Galaxy just put up a history of the Snorks. I have to pay attention to that. I need to take a second away from here. So we're going to grab playlist. People that are watching, do we want, what the? Stop that. Didn't want that. Because I know Tom's watching. I'm going to bring up my video on Dejarik. I'm going to stop that for a second. We're going to go share screen. Share. All right, I will be back momentarily. Just need that at the
Hello, Internet. Welcome back to MegaCon 2025. I do not have an external microphone for this video, so I apologize. The doors are about to open, so hopefully this will go smoothly for you to hear. I got more Star Wars goodness, because why wouldn't I? Introduce yourself. Tell us what we're playing here so I don't mispronounce it.
For sure. Hello, everyone. I am Dev Orzo of Off-World Exports. If you can read Arabic, I'm proud of you. I'm one of the sponsors for Sabacc for Charity, and all weekend I've been teaching Dejarik. So forgive me, I have a coughing suite, as they call it, in one part of the galaxy. But I've been teaching Dejarik all weekend, which is hollow chess, another name for it. And It consists of 4 different creature types. I can give you the rundown.
Yes, please. So, yes.
Welcome to MegaCon Orlando 2025. The show is now open. Have a fantastic day.
All right. Now that that's done, let's go through these creature types for Dejarik.
So I'll just start from the top. We each have a brute. This will be your brute. This will be mine. These guys, all the creatures, can move or attack on their turn. And normally their move is different than their attack, which, granted, yeah, they're attacking, but it consists of a different move type, except for these guys, the brutes. To demonstrate what they can do, they can move one direction any space over. So 1 space any direction, including diagonals. They're the only ones that can move diagonally. So that is also the way they attack. It's very simple for these guys. It's the same. But something else really cool that they can do is, so long as the open space on the other side of the outer ring is open, there's 2 rings. There's the inner and outer ring. This is impassable. They can teleport as long as that opposite space is open.
Pac-Man rules.
Pac-Man rules. So say it's here. There you go. So that's the brute. Like I said, it can attack and move in any space, any 1 space direction.
And so in theory, I could not attack diagonal.
Exactly. You cannot
move here.
Teleport.
Yeah.
Because every
That'd be super
creature
powerful.
has to either move or attack on their turn. So I'm going to set up a demonstration here. They live up to their name. With all the creatures, you can chain attacks. Okay? I'm going to set something up. So say you're here on your next move. Your opponents are here. Okay? I'll move my pieces out of the way. You can do this number. Boom, you're gone. Boom, you're gone. Boom, you're gone. Boom, you're gone. They can chain attacks as long as they're in a space that allows them to continue an attack from that ending space, because they occupy the space of the piece they take.
Right.
So that's the brute. I'm going to go ahead and set them here. As far as the way they start, our pieces start in a quadrant facing each other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, facing 1, 2, 3, 4. The brute has to start in either of the front 2 spaces of the inner ring, because it can teleport. So your piece can start here or there. I'm going to go ahead and set mine here. And next up, we have the predator. This one's yours. This one's mine. So the predator, it definitely moves differently than it attacks. Its movement consists of either 2 spaces in the same ring, left or right. 1, 2, 1, 2. Or it can change rings. It's an either or with its movement. So it can change rings, or it can go 1, 2, or, oh, wait, there's something there. Well, the predator can also hop a space.
Excellent.
So that's the predator's movement. Its attack, however, if anyone's played Earth chess, Batuan chess, I guess, I don't know what they call it here. I've heard it's comparable to a knight. Its attack is an L shape. So 1, 2, and attack. I know that's one of his buddies. It's
right.
But we're just pretending.
For demonstration purposes.
Yeah, for demonstration purposes. So it can also chain attack. So it can go 1, 2, attack, and then it can go from here, 1, 2, attack. So an L shape. And it doesn't matter the order of changing rings and then the 2 spaces.
And from there, could theoretically also go 1, 2, attack?
So it has to have a clear path of movement. All of them do in order to traverse.
Right.
However,
he doesn't jump.
However, it does jump in its attack. It can do a jump. So let's say that you want to attack this piece. It can go change rings 1, 2 and take this piece.
There we go.
So it doesn't matter the order of the ring change in its attack, but you can go change ring, attack, change ring and then the 2 spaces, or you can go 2 spaces and then change the ring. So that's going to be our predator. I'm going to go ahead and set mine. I'll set mine right here, and you have these open spaces left. So there's your predator. And then next up we have the guardian. This one's yours. This one's mine. These guys move the way that the predator attacks in an L shape. So a ring change and 2 spaces left or right. And they cannot jump. Only the predator can jump. So ring change 1, 2, that's its movement. Or, like I said, let's act like this. 1, 2, ring change. Or 1, 2, ring change. Or ring change 1, 2. Any order. So its attack is 2 spaces left or right in that same ring. So 1, 2, bam. And then chain attack 1, 2, bam. So on and so forth. So that's real easy to remember. That's the guardian. I'll let you set yours. And I'm going to set mine here. I'm going to set my predator back. And lastly, we have this little guy, which he's a booger. So this is the scout. It's a bit different. It can both attack and move or move and attack in the same turn. And for its movement and attack combo, it does not have to complete its full range of spaces. The way it moves, however, is 2 spaces any direction except for what the brute can only do, diagonals. It can't do diagonals. So it can go 1, 2. It can go 1, 2, 1. So from here, 1, 2, or 1, 2, so on and so forth. They can't go 1, 2, or anything like that. Now its attack, actually, let me let you in on a tip. Because it can move 2 spaces, it can even move back to its starting space. You can effectively pass a turn by doing this number, 1, 2.
Okay.
So return to the starting space, 1, 2, and see what your opponent's going to do. 1, 2, pass the turn. So its attack, however, it can attack and move in the same turn. I'll give you a full demonstration of the fact that it does not need to complete its full range of movement. 1, 2, attack. Okay, so this will be its attacky. It can go from here, 1, 2, attack. It can even do it from here, 1, 2. It can do it from here, 1, 2, attack. You get the point. But its attack is it has to be either in front of or behind the piece that it's attacking. So the opposite ring. So let's switch that around. It can go 1, 2, attack, so on and so forth.
Right.
So in front of or behind the piece that's attacking, it cannot chain attacks. And I'll go ahead and set mine in the final space. And before we begin, there are 3 final rules. First rule, it can start at the game and last to the end of the game, is if any creature has not been moved since the start of the game, it's protected. It can't be attacked. And I've seen this happen quite often, where one piece is left, hasn't been attacked because it hasn't moved. You can use that to your strategy and see what your opponent is paying attention to or not paying attention to, and set them up to go after a piece that is still protected. There's a lot of play where something I tell people to do for strategy is play against yourself, because you're going to be an opponent that you have to think for several steps ahead. And then you get in that mode and you actually play against another opponent and you're thinking for their moves as well. And you can strategize. You can herd pieces. You can goad pieces into attacking a piece that you're okay with losing because you can set up a chain. So you'll find strategy in doing that. But that is the start of game rule, where if it hasn't moved, it's protected. So second rule of our final rules is more of an end game rule, is say you're down to 1 creature. Your next turn, a countdown begins of 3 turns. If you do not manage to take one of your opponent's creatures in those 3 turns, you lose. That's a preventive stalemate. So say you do take a creature and you have 1 turn left or 2 turns left, that countdown never goes away. It only resets, again, to prevent a stalemate. Now, the final and most important rule, and a little bit of personal history, I have yet to lose to anybody except Wookiees. If you're playing against a Wookiee, you must always let the Wookiee win. I still have my arms.
That seems like a reasonable rule, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'll go ahead and let you roll the chance cube and see who goes first.
Blue, you.
I'll go first, so I'll go ahead and move my Guardian.
All right. I am back. We will take that out. We'll continue that video in a bit if we so believe we should. All right. I appreciate your patience while I get a few things. That means I can stay on here a little bit longer. I had to get a couple things done, so I took advantage of that and was either end this sooner or go back and do that later. There's still another 5 minutes or so left in that video. There's a longer review video. Swamp. Yeah, that Dejarik video is one of my longer review videos. I usually try to keep them under 8 minutes. However, that one runs about 15. And there's still another 5 minutes or so left on it. I think we were in Japan when you were at that MegaCon. Cool. Yeah, MegaCon's usually March or April. I'm going to stand on that +2. I'll swap that 8. not betting on that. Well, if that 8's sitting around, I'll take it. So again, this is Galaxy Series. My access to cards increases each turn, but so does the cost for those cards. So, for example, it's going to cost me 2 credits to swap out that and take me down to a positive 1. Positive 1 is a pretty decent hand. Not perfect, obviously. It's not a Sabacc, but it is pretty decent. Check. Positive 1, highest positive total, but someone had more cards than me, so I don't win. It was close. More cards will generally beat less cards. The exception being a Yeehaw beating a 4-card Sabacc. I think it also beats a 5-card Sabacc. Oh, excuse me. Draw. All right. I'm sad that -7 went away. But I am quite satisfied with this particular hand. Call. Stand. Now, if that 3 is still there, I will take it, because that'll give me a 3-card Sabacc. And in fact, I'm going to bet that I can get it. There we go, 3-card Sabacc. I've got a reasonably good chance. We've got a couple of people with 2 cards, one with 3. They could beat me, but I'm willing to bet they won't. Call. Three-card Sabacc. 3-card Sabacc with with the highest positive total. Unfortunate. We'll swap that -9. Gives me a positive 1. Again, that's pretty decent. -10 sticks around. It won't stick around. Heaven forbid it should stick around. Would have been nice. I'll call. I will stand. Let's see what we got. They got a positive 1. They got a -1. They got a positive 1 with most cards. I've got a positive 1 with less cards. So I do not win. This is a terrible round. I'm getting crushed. Oh, look, another spammer on Twitch. We will take a moment to kill that spammer. I shouldn't have drawn. Oh well. Terrible plan. And report. Spam. Bot. Submit report. Block that user. That is multiple spam bots that I've gotten this particular game or this particular stream. Usually I only get one. Impressive. The bots are coming for you. The bots are coming for you. The bots are coming for you. No! I wanted that one. You bastard. +1. All right. That's reasonable. I'm fine with that. No, that would screw me up. That's not what I want. Stand. Check. Call. -6. +1 is going to beat my -1. Oh, wait, I have a +1, but lowest, the highest positive card beat me. I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well at all. Draw. Hey, 3-card Sabacc. I'll bet. Stand. I should have bet on that. That's my bad. Stand. We'll raise it. Don't love that, but we'll see what we got here. -1. 5. Good. 3-card Sabacc for me. Nanosama 1. Nice. That's the way this is supposed to go. I'm supposed to win. All right. We will draw. Terrible. Terrible draw. Check. Check. +2, not terrible. Check. Don't want to draw that. Actually, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I want to swap that for that 3. Math. Stupid math. I'll bet. 3-card Sabacc. -1. Some -7. Yeehaw. Ah. Boo. Swap. That was a terrible swap. Actually, it's not a terrible swap. That's not true. If that -9 sticks around, it's not a pair. You can get a Sabacc pair. That's not actually all that bad. Swap. We'll bet on that. Spike. No. No. I don't want to do that. I don't want to swap either of them. Swapped them up. All right, that actually worked out not bad. Now it turned out bad. Yeah. Check. That -4 would have been really nice. Terrible hand. Terrible hand, I tell you. Wow. That actively worse, thank you. Too early to fold. Wow. All right. Nope, that's not what I needed. That's actively not what I needed you to do. It's slightly better. -1, -2, +1. I beat the -1. Yay! I actually won that. A little surprised at that, but happy. Oh, we will take that -2. 100% we'll take that -2. Check. I'll stand. They swap. We'll bet. Spike. No. This is what's called terrible. That's actually worse. Yeah, everyone's going to beat me on that with a -11. Cool is it outside? Yeah. Jacket weather. I gotta clean my car out. I'll stand on the +1. Stand. Check. +1. +1 with the most cards. +1. Stand for a moment. Check. I'm going to stand on my +2 rather than pay to get to a moon. Check. Now, if that -2 sticks around, we will draw that for a 3-card Sabacc. Yeah, we'll just call him. We won't raise it. 3-card Sabacc. 3-card -1. 3-card Sabacc. Suited hand. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I always got to pay attention for that. Draw. -9. That's not good. Check. Yeah, it's an improvement. Check. And no spike. I'll stand on the +2. I'm not going to bet on the +2. No one's terribly impressed. I've got a +2. -1 beats me. -1. Lower of the positive value, so they lose 2. Yeah. Sabacc pair. Nice. Stand. Check. I'm not bet until after that spike. Call. Stand. I should have bet there. Maybe I shouldn't have. 3-card Sabacc with a 9. I got a Sabacc pair. Does not beat a 3-card Sabacc, so good thing I didn't raise it. I stand by the decision I made, but was not ideal. It's an improvement to my hand, and extra cool if something good comes up. Stand. I don't like the +3, but check. And we'll sneak it down to a 2. Not great, but no one had a great deal of stuff on the. Yeah, see, that's a 2. A 2 is unlikely to win. A 1 will win, as you can see, but a 2 is unlikely to win. You got to get pretty lucky to win on a 2. C84 is out. Swap that for a +1. Satisfied with that. Not betting on that, but I'm satisfied with that. And check. No spike. Stand. They draw. We'll bet. Why not? +2. I win. I'm glad I bet. You know what? I'm not horribly upset that I lost that sile up, as there's a -5. They drew. I'll stand. I'll bet on this one. Call. They've got a -1. I've got a Sabacc pair. I win. Haha. Draw. Yeehaw! I'm willing to bet on that. Stand. That's a high yeehaw. I'm as long as it didn't spike, which it didn't. I'm satisfied with that. 3 cards a box. So I did in fact win. Yeehaw. Swap. Check. Draw. 3 cards Sabacc. I'll bet. They're all in. Oh no! Oh no! A spike! Swap that out. Oh, I also did the wrong one. That's fine. Oh, boo. Stupid spike. I had that. Check. Yeah, there's no world where that was not getting drawn. And now we'll actually bet. They'd have to have a higher yeehaw to beat me at this point. Yeah. Draw. Terrible draw. Draw. -4. All right. Hey. We'll draw that 4. It better have drawn. I was going to say, it better have not. Bantha's Wild. 3 7s. I'm going to check the Hintaro. I will probably not stick with it. Hintaro is a dice game, and they were having some trouble with it, the dice overlapping on the iPad version. I'll give it a roll before I see. I'll give it a hand. All right. So the goal here is to get one of those hands that is on the right-hand side. I can bet, yeah, see, they're still overlapping. And a subtracted dice, the Hintaro dice, will get rolled in an attempt to beat that. I'm going to stand. Rolling the Hintaro dice. Void means no one loses anything. The Tuker wins. But I'm not playing endgame. Till they fix it, I'm not going to do that. We will play a game of classic Sabacc instead. So the goal here is to get to either 23 or minus 23. Draw. 23, pure Sabacc. Boom. Go, mofos. Raise. They did some updates to the app, and not all of them are good. Still a solid game app, but stand. Alderaan is unlocked. We'll raise. Call. Now, as long as we survive this spike, we're good. Oh, someone else called Alderaan. Cool, I don't have to. Pure Sabacc with 2 cards. Pure Sabacc with 3 cards. There is no tiebreaker. Or there is. Sudden demise. That's right. He bombs out. So I win. Good first hand. Good first hand. I've seen some people joining and leaving and YouTube. Say hi if you're there. Let me know. Check. We are bombed out at minus 26. I'm going to draw. 25. All right. I'm going to put that 1 in stasis. Check. Add that to a stasis field. Draw. Minus 13. Yeah, all right. Alderaan unlocked. So if you think you win, you call Alderaan. We're going to swap out that evil one at minus 15 to an 8. I think I'm going to draw on the next one. It's going to be safer to check. No one's happy with their hand right now. Draw. 11. Raymond Amagon is hashtag hi. Glad you're still here, my friend. All right. So I was just checking something here. 6, check. Draw. Check. We'll draw. $18. Not bad. Sorry. Check. All right, you're gonna be like that, are you? All right, we'll go here. I'm trying to do two things at once here. Draw. Bombed out. Okay, that's a terrible version. That's not what I want. Check. All right, we'll call. $23, pure Sabacc. Nice. Reverend, I'm sleeping but keeping the screen open. I appreciate that. What I was doing, Rev, is I was looking for that print and play version of Dejarik that I mentioned. I will send it to you And then you can play Dejaric. Copy. Draw. 15. Call. Draw. -2. That's terrible. Terrible. Terrible, I say. There you go, Tom. I just sent it to you on Instagram. What I really wanted to do, Tom, I wanted to print a set of those creatures out on overhead projector plastic, like those plastic sheets that people that our teachers would write on with an overhead projector. I wanted to print it out on that so that it would be see-through and look a little bit more hologrammy. So many people there, I couldn't even see if they had the table for sale. Not that I could bring it home. I can almost guarantee they did not have that table for sale. It is possible they had a travel set, which I think I'll show the last 5 minutes of that video. It might show it, but the Off-World Exports, which is the website I just sent you, does have a small travel size set of it with acrylic pieces. So you could definitely bring that home, definitely get that shipped out to you. But for now, until you have people to play with, honestly, the print and play is fine. I don't think I've ever played regular Dejaric at all. I just haven't. 21, 11, 22. I win. Good. I might have to bring that with me. I might actually have to print out some of those Dejaric stuff. Check. Because I'm going to bring Looney Dejaric with me. And some dice. I got to remember to pack some dice. Draw. Check. Dangerous. We're going to swap. 15. Actively worse, but whatever. I remember the video. Oh, good. So you did actually watch it back in the day. That's good. Call. Draw. 30, bombing out. Hardcore bomb out. Hardcore bomb out. They bombed out. They bombed out. They got a 22. They got a 14. Well, at least I'm not the only one who bombed out. Check. Swap. -2. That's not better. Oh. Well, that spike did not help. Swap. 19. That's not bad. I'll even call Aldron on a 19. If no one else does. All right, they called Aldron. We'll stand. Two pure Sabaccs and a bomb out. Ouch. Hopefully they both bomb out. Bomb out. Bomb out. So nobody wins. So the hand pot goes. Oh. So I win the hand pot. I thought the pot carried on at that point. I'm not going to complain, mind you, but check. 22. I will stand on that. Spike. Curses. Curses, I say. Check. Draw. 16. Check. Massive bomb out. Check. Swap. 20. All right, I'm good with a 20. Not willing to bet on it, but I'm willing to call Aldron on it. Ah. Looks like he wildly has upgraded that Jark travel set. I just went and looked. It looks like he's now out of metal. Three 3D printed. Okay. Still. Better than the previous version. Check. Stand. Check. Cauldron. I've got a 19. They got a 1. Bet. Let's hope we don't get spiked because I'm going to pierce Sabacc. Stand. Bet. Stand. Bet. Cauldron. -1. Didn't actually bomb out with 0, so that's good. Angie raised to 9 plus 3. Check. Draw. 24, bombing out. Check. Swap. -14, bombing out at 0. Check. Swap. 18. All right. You know what? I'll even call Aldron on that. I'm not going to bet on it, but I'll call Aldron on it. 18 for me, 19 for them. Oh, glad I didn't bet heavy, but I stand by my call. Swap. 22. Nice. I made the correct decision. I'll even bet on it. Stand. We'll race. Let's put them all in. Stand. Let's see what he does. Does he have pure Sabacc? He has pure Sabacc. Curses. 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 Check. Draw. 16. Check. Now draw. Bomb out. Check. Swap. 23, pure Sabacc. Now, as long as I can survive the dice. Bombed out. Check. Draw. Bombing out. Check. Swap. 22. I am fine with the 22. Alderaan is in fact unlocked. Bet. You can call Alderaan. Nice. Check. Swap. 13. All right. Check. Oh. Draw. No. Wow. 15. I don't recognize this song. Must be a new one. Idiot Array. Oh. It's right at the highest, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Swap. 18. Check. Swap. Nope, that went the wrong way. I took a risk. The risk failed. Swap. -1. That's it, it's getting worse. It's getting actively worse. Swap. 22. There we go. Now we got something that we can work with here. I'll bet. Calderon. -12. A 0 to 3. He almost got a second idiot's array. That would have just blown my mind had he gotten a second idiot's array. Ten. Draw. 12. Not helpful. Not bad, but not helpful. Check. Draw. 15. This is getting into dangerous territory is what this is. Because that happens, and then I bomb out. Check. Swap. 15. 19. Fooey. Fooey. $16, not a bad start. Still not betting on it. Draw. 17. Check. The one in the stasis. Swap the 2. 28, bombing out. Well, that's a good thing. Because I'd be bombing out again had I not put that one in stasis.